Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. In this video today, we're talking about the game that I used to call Ninja Gaiden. Apparently, I used to think it was a house full of gay ninjas, but apparently that's not the case. It's pronounced Ninja Gaiden, like the word guy and then den. But we're not talking about the translation, the meaning of the title, even though Gaiden means story, right? We're talking about the DX version that has now added color. Let's check that out, go over to it, and we'll talk a little bit more about this game and how this happened. So here we have it. Now this has been given the color treatment, and guys, it just looks absolutely awesome. Now, generally in most cases, I have a lot of nostalgia for that green yellow looking Game Boy DMG screen. I generally prefer those as the best versions, even though I prefer the DX versions. However, in the case of Ninja Gaiden Shadows, I never had the cart for this. I never played this as a kid. I actually played this in my mid-40s. So I don't have the nostalgia for the green screen as much as I do for, say, some of the other games like Gargoyle's Quest, Link's Awakening, Tetris, and I can just keep going on to a massive list. So I'm actually very happy to play this in color. This is something that is well worth checking out. It's just amazing. Love the work that fans are doing now, just giving our old games a fresh lick of paint that still work on original hardware. So you can run this on a Game Boy Color and it runs absolutely fantastically well. So the talent behind this is none other than Marc Max. You may know him from other previous Game Boy hacks and color projects, as well as that on the graphic side, NIO107. Hopefully I've said that correct. Or is it Neo 107? Exactly, not sure how you say it. I'm basing this on text, but guys, this is freaking amazing. This is one of the best Game Boy DMG games I've ever played, and I really do like the Game Boy DMG. There's some classics on there like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, can't remember, Fall of the Foot Clan, that's right, that's what it's called. Obviously Tetris is always go, but then I discovered games in my 40s, right, when I got the analog pocket and started playing games on the MiSTer. Ninja Spirit is another great one, came out in Japan only, a really good arcade version of the game, and Ninja Gaiden is just absolutely fantastic. It's just one of those games that you start playing it and you think like, wow, it just feels absolutely right. It feels fair. The patterns you need to learn, as you can see, I'm not doing a great job here, but I did beat the boss, and when you beat him, you get your entire stock of energy back, moving on to the second level. But this game is just pure bliss, guys. You have to try it. If you've played the Game Boy DMG version, then try this out and let me know what you think. Are you like a purist that's like, you know what, I like the DMG one, that's how I played it as a kid, and that's how I want to play it, and that's how I remember that? That's fair enough. Or are you someone that kind of had a look at this game and you're playing it for the first time? What are your kind of feelings on this? I genuinely really do like this project. Like I said, the only time I give the DMG look like a big strong bias is, well, when I played it as a kid, and I have that nostalgia for that screen. It is my favorite Game Boy, the DMG. However, this is just freaking awesome to play. Play Ninja Gaiden, right? Just play this game. You will love it. Whether you're acquainted with the Game Boy or not, if you are just discovering the Game Boy and FPGA systems, say like the MiSTer or the Analog Pocket, or via emulation or via an original Game Boy, just even something like the Chromatic, whatever's out there, play this game. Play the color version of it, play the DMG version, work out for yourself which one you like better. But I can say the work that Marc Max and Neo 107 do is just freaking amazing. I'm pretty sure it's not 107, right? I'm probably butchering that. But anyway, guys, quick video. Wanted to show you this in action, and boom selection. We have seen it in action. Guys, if you love retro gaming content, especially FPGA stuff, then consider subscribing to the channel. Pressing that like button and hitting that notification bell really does help out as well. Anyway, guys, be super duper freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.